Good morning, you are welcome to Kenkavi TV. Now, and a Champions League night. Finals between Bubuku FN Paris Saint-Germain as well as Bubuku FN Inter Milan. Bekoso Allianz Arena, Germany. So now let's look at these two teams right from the beginning of this particular year's Champions League, from the group stages or moving from that time now to some PM into the finals. Now, so Paris Saint-Germain this particular season in the Champions League, which is the new format, our performance in the group stages were very, very shambolic. It got to a point now people felt said Paris Saint-Germain were not going to make it even into the knockout phase and a little bit might qualify. But their last 3 games are now also no the needed results to make the qualify couple playoffs. They did the most important thing and the needed results. And at that point in time, you could clearly see Paris Saint-Germain team now started the AP Kiba and they beat the likes of Manchester City. I bought into the final 15 of the competition. The realm the knockout stages. Against Brest. Share Brest. Into the round of 16 they share Liverpool. After Liverpool and so they share Aston Villa, and after Aston Villa they share Arsenal Football Club, and the PM into the finals of the competition. Many people felt looking at the performance and Arsenal then against Boboku and Real Madrid, they were going to cause a lot of problems for Boboku and Paris Saint-Germain. But with the experience, our opinion Luis Enrique war and the former na Paris Saint-Germain boys na picking almost dismantle Arsenal Boboku and share home and away. It me to qualify the PM into the finals. Now so Boboku and Inter Milan right from the beginning of the season in the Champions League. And no modern bonus in the group stages and I say in the group phase, ultimately finishing in the top 8 or qualify straight into the round of 16. Don't forget in the group phase now and I say in the league phase or consider just 3 goals. It shows you how an Inter Milan are very, very solid. But if Obon home team there, they qualify PM into the round of 16 straight. In the round of 16, or the ball against Ebubuko and Feyenoord. After eliminating Feyenoord on the ball against Boku and Bayern Munich, which people felt said, Opinion and company team, nothing and no picky beating the likes of Bayern Leverkusen, nothing no picky, but with the experience and the Inter one, dismantle Boku and Bayern Munich, as shown by home and away, and as almost question more Allianz Arena, and over the board draw. Over the Giuseppe Meazza had to qualify to PM into the semi-finals. In the semi-finals, they met a informed FC Barcelona. People felt that with the former Barcelona after anyhow I know more they were going to eliminate Inter. In the first leg, a 3-3 over the Montjuic Sports Stadium. The second leg, people still felt that with the quality of Barcelona, anyhow I know goes freely, they were going to cause problems for Inter Milan. But at the end of the 90 minutes with the Giuseppe Meazza, a transfer extra time Inter Milan winning by 4 goals to 3. Ultimately eliminated Barcelona so could PM into the final. Inter Milan is one particular team. It got to a point now more as far as winning the treble this particular season. They were competing for the Champions League, the Serie A, as well as the Coppa Italia. But it got to a point and now the attention are not paid to Champions League in Intino. They got eliminated in the Coppa Italia, and so why in the league now, and I say in the Serie A, they were overtaken by Boboku and Napoli or Mantiman Kachia. Subsequently, Napoli twice here the winning. So the only chance at a trophy for Boboku and Inter Milan looks to be the Champions League and then you final because so Munich. So Paris Saint-Germain ever since Qatar for before a team, Oma try a lot of players. Said the bank will be to win the European prestigious award, but a name man shut down course said the Omope, Yamuso find the likes of Cavani, Ibrahimovic, Berratti, a lot of players no form a Beshe team Nima. No mere superstar iconic player, the likes of Di Maria Munina, Ebeshe team no man team. Later stages, Yamuso Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi, Munina Beshe team, Sergio Ramos, still now, but so this particular season, after so opinion friend Luis Enrique ever for a team, we're building an all-round team. Even after so normal lose superstar in Kylian Mbappe, or Metima Tuaso, I'll be paying in the Champions League final. As it stands now, they are looking to become only the French side of it win a treble in the land of France and as a French football history. Yeah, now Marseille winning the Champions League in 1993, but Paris Saint-Germain we need competition ni bi da about the finals but say oh sha Paris Saint-Germain stand the chance to beat my the only French side that will be winning treble already omaje the Ligue 1 no omasaje Coupe de France and now they are fighting to get the Champions League so said the beat my boy Amo Mababe the only French club will beat my achieve that feat and now already these two coaches and no for these two teams are your opinion friend Simeone Inzaghi wabon homo din ye pa for Inter Milan we need the league ni bi amomo we need the Coppa Italia ni bi as we need the Italian Super Cup no so that the amomo don't forget in the Champions League na no oba be see aka we in the finals in 2023 abana people feel say with the quality of Manchester City one omo ko dismantle Inter the game ended just 1-0 even that particular game we all saw the kind of chances at Manchester City MSC and I say Inter Milan MSC yeah. So when you a taste of the Champions League finals. I know also the second time against Opening friend Luis Enrique. Don't forget on the aspect of Opening friend Luis Enrique. So in 2015, only the Barcelona 8 million winning their second treble and career. Also tasty at the Champions League final. But the only difference is that Opening friend Simeone Inzaghi and see the finals in 2023. But so also Opening friend Luis Enrique winning in 2015. He's the last coach our team the FC Barcelona we need the Champions League in 2015 and one particular record I was say chasing it obetime equal opinion friend Pep Guardiola as the only two managers are winning 2 trebles in our history already. Pep Guardiola won it with Barcelona in 2009 the first treble. The second treble was for Manchester City just 2023 and so Openya Feno, Luis Enrique, so Etima winning the first treble with Barcelona in 2015. Now, Olukisa Obetimi the Paris Saint-Germain added this year's particular Champions League. Now, Kwakwaya the second time on Etimi achieve that feat. Now, so like I always say, these are two teams. A team in Paris Saint-Germain, they are mostly strength, attacking football as well as possession football. And so the Inter Milan, also strength, defensive football as well as transition football. So because a transition in the sense that Inter Milan almost defended deep. No matter counter attacking opponents and they are needed results. We saw that performance, another same tactics against Bukua. Your friend Barcelona, the needed results are not here in that game. Paris Saint-Germain elsewhere, we also saw the game against Arsenal, the game against Liverpool, the game against Manchester City. How are we dominating in terms of possession? They create more chances, and also the Edadi. But so the Inter, one particular tenor, and then PSG needs to be careful. They say playing against teams possessive football, no, they always find a way to beat them. They did that against Buku and Arsenal. They did that against FC Barcelona this particular season, and I'm getting the best out of them because more players and also more defenders are on a good day. They are very, very solid. Don't beat them. I get the needed results there at their mom. But me, as I always say, whenever a team are attacking against a team or defender, and most of the times team now attacking a bit of edge. Going to that particular game, and based on that, and I see, and then Paris Saint-Germain stand a chance, but don't ever write a book who are in Inter Milan. Looking at the fact that in as much as defending, they have players with Taro Martinez, Abante friend Marcos Thuram, are very deadly. Unbeatable punish your opponent whenever chances they are players almost 3 chances they have the capability to score about 2 of them for you as a football club, and that's the main reason why they are the upper form they are do this particular stage. Also, so PSG almost setting up team in a 4-3-3 system, a strikerless system. In the formation, you will see Ousmane Dembele standing in as a number 9, but whenever almost starting on more building, now so more bomb game now, you don't see Ousmane Dembele as a number 9. You will see Sakura scale at team number 9. Move through Dembele to me be show through. We been had the last of Bradley Bakola and I said Desiree Doué. So to team be shut that position inside the drift through. And the PSG acquire a free scoring side that almost here the bomb whom they utilize almost style of playing very well with the results. So in terms of the Champions League team, I was goals kese was FC Barcelona about 43 goals. And Barcelona share. We are moving at the next team I was share goals kese Paris Saint-Germain or share almost 30 to 35 goals in the competition. It tells you how Nanimu are very fluid. Coupled with Abrante Fen Ousmane Dembele or pick a form at the right time when leading Paris Saint-Germain from quarter-final and also from the knockout stages in the team into the finals. And then you have a very wonderful team. We will see how Paris Saint-Germain midfield of Abrante Fen Vitinha, Abrante Fen João Neves, and Abrante Fen Fabio Ruiz ever play against Ebo Bukwa. You have the Inter midfield, which is Abrante Fen Nicolo Barella, Carnogo, and Mkhitaryan. So in terms of physique, any ahoɔden there, the Paris Saint-Germain team, with that kind of strength because we are very young. But so the Inter midfield now, we are very aged. In terms of ahoɔden, they are not form kakra, but in terms of experience, Inter players, experience very well. The last time these two teams equal play in the Champions League, so also Paris Saint-Germain team or the combo the 2020 Champions League final. A few of the players, and that's what this particular team. But so Inter Milan players who talk about the 2023 Champions League final, you could get about almost 70 to 80%. That's what this particular team are. And now some of them are very deadly. They've tasted this particular final. Both of these two teams lose just 1-0 in previous finals. Inter lose 1-0 to Manchester City. Paris Saint-Germain lose just 1-0 to Bayern Munich in 2020. Now, one particular record that SR favor Paris Saint-Germain and then you the fact that whenever you have finals in Munich and I need 10 new winners. You have finals in the Champions League finals in Munich 4 times. In 1993, you have Bobo and Marcel so be winning the first Champions League Munich Abontenso. And so in 97, you have Borussia Dortmund. So also as a first time out of the Champions League final, also be the winning the Chelsea 2012 was also be winning and they as been Paris Saint-Germain on the trophy ni be that also ever compete against Ebubukwe in Inter Milan. So they stand a very huge chance. Send them remember to mama record not twice and also bet my Inter so a chance will bet my I'll put a stop to that particular record. So between those two teams, I feel say a team will be back into this particular final will be determined say by all means of pursue winning finals, will come out victorious. Even though Mima Inter Eboboku are friend Paris Saint-Germain, about 55% chance and then you will be winning the match. Emma Eboboku friend Inter 45% chance. But don't forget, Inter Milan is like a team. The whole season trophies are no open now. Why they were losing in and Wababishia against a team already or about 3 trophies are winning already. We're winning 2. Into a Champions League na kan na 3. It is all right in terms of hunger. The side of Inter Milan, they are capable of doing anything to sustain and also to win this particular Champions League. But so Paris Saint-Germain, in as much as the person history with this trophy, how are they going to cope? The hunger for a trophy, at the side, side. Inter Milan, lose every single trophy and anchor what the chance on Belgium in this particular season. The only chance at the trophy, the Champions League, but PSG already winning almost 2 trophies already. It's between them, you have the break pass of person winning a trophy, which is the Champions League. And don't forget, as I the only Italian club winning the Champions League since 2010. It's a match a very wonderful match. These are 2 coaches, and they will come into the game with a very huge tactics. Luis Enrique very tactical and then Simeone Inzaghi to be very tactical. They are likely to start their games, Paris Saint-Germain are from the starting game, with a 4-3-3 formation. Ubenya Brantia, Donnarumma in goal post, Ubenya Ashraf Hakimi, Ubenya Nuno Mendes, Ubenya Marquinhos and Pato. In film, like I already said, João Neves, Abrante Fabian Ruiz, and Abrante Vitinha. Up front, Ubenya Dembele, Ubenya Abrante Kvaratskhelia, and Abrante Desiree Doué, and I said Bakola. Any of them can start for Paris Saint-Germain. So, Inter Milan, because of a defensive style, most of the time they go in with their 3-5. And I said 3-4-2-1 system at this particular season. etimi change koye 3-5-2 ubenya ɛyɛ abrante efe ne Yansome in goal post ubenya ɛyɛ abrante a na so mo 3 center back no ubenya Bastoni Asebi and Yambesek or abrante a yefe no Benjamin Pavard as a 3 center backs mfimfini ubenya Barella ubenya Kano ubenya Mkhitaryan and then the wing backs no ebenya Dumfries and abrante a yefe ne Dimarco up front ubenya abrante a yefe ne Lautaro Martinez and abrante a yefe ne Marcus Thuram. These are the likely lineup and then you will be to see account for both teams. And what about match will be a very wonderful match. I don't see this game going into the extra time. Say Paris Saint-Germain are not careful no my Inter first goal. I name because before Barcelona match no, na Inter concede goals. Elsewhere Paris Saint-Germain into taking a chance to wait to end the Inter Milan life because Barcelona team no so prove me who say Inter Milan are capable of being beaten with the number of goals from concede against Barcelona and actually and how Paris Saint-Germain are attacking no and never bit my the acquire for them. So and then you have a game no we have a very wonderful game. I'm not going to give an actual prediction, but in terms of percentage wise, a team I feel so bit my winning the numero and a bobo Paris Saint-Germain. I give them about 55% chance, and I give a Inter Milan about 45% chance, and then you may.